Welcome to the first match that we have announced for the Elimination Chamber, and we're going to try to do these in order, of course, as always, in what they probably will end up going. So I'm assuming that they're going to break up the Chamber matches, probably do one at the beginning of the night, one at the end of the night, and I think that if they're going to go with one to start off, it makes sense to do the tag team one. So let's talk about tag team championship match. We've got 6 teams here. This has never been done before. New Day, Lucha Dragons, Primetime Players, the Ascension, Los Matadores, Tyson Kidd, and Cesaro are all going to be in the Elimination Chamber. And they're going to be just cramming them into the pods there. Do you think, guys, they're going to be bigger pods this time? Or are they just going to be like, yo, you guys are going to be uncomfortably close to each other?
I think there's plenty of room inside the pods that are now.
Really?
To be fair, Big Show did break the ceiling of one and climb in there with Daniel Bryan.
Yeah, they're pretty good size.
So this might be a good chance to be okay. Maybe what they should do is put opposite team members in the same pods and let them brawl.
So all they can do is headbutt each other because it's still going to be like not enough.
Shit! Daniel Bryan and Dolph Ziggler should be in. They'd be fine.
Hey, there you go. Daniel Bryan in the first part will replace Rusev, and they'll be crammed in the same one in the Intercontinental one. So we've got all these different tag teams. New Day's going in as champions. I'm going to say right now, I think that they're going to retain, and I hope that they retain because I fucking love the New Day. Not only because of the Fantasy League stuff, but I think that it's not time to pass it to somebody else. But if anybody's going to be the winner here other than them, I'm thinking Lucha Dragons. And let's, just kind of pass this around here, and we'll talk about different points, but who do you guys think is going to end up coming out with the titles?
I think it's going to be the New Day, and I'm hoping that Xavier Woods runs in the ring and crams himself in a pod with the 2 other guys so he gets to be in the match.
And then headbutts them?
I'd like to see all 3 of those guys crammed in one pod. I think that'd be good.
I think they're going to do it just for lulz.
I'd like to see El Torito in the pod with Los Matadores then.
And Natalia in the pod with Kidd and Cesaro.
Yeah.
And Paul Ellering in with
yeah, that's exactly what I was going to say. Paul Ellering with this.
And then you could get, what's his name to come back?
AEW.
AEW, Abraham Washington. And sadly,
Mike's cricket can go in there with him.
There's no Lucha Dragons other person, though. That's a shame. Oh, no, you could get Sin Cara Negro. He can come back.
Just put some tape on his boot. He's good.
Yeah, then he can explain the difference between them. So how are they going to do this with Xavier Woods, though? I mean, he's usually on the outside. That is, of course, if he's not the one wrestling in it, but I would assume so. But he's usually on the outside, banging on the ring and trying to get the crowd involved.
You just do it with the cage.
I bet, he'll probably just be on the outside. I bet he'll try to, climb on top of the cage and get in somehow. That'll probably be, a joke they're telling through the match is him trying to find a way into the cage.
Oh, you know what they could do? They could do what they did with Shawn Michaels.
Just, trying to get in. That would be the best.
They could do what they did with Shawn Michaels, have him bust through the bottom.
Yeah?
Huh?
Yeah.
Have him try and get in the match the whole way through, and people forget about him, and then suddenly, whoop-de-doop, there he is.
And then the same racist referee is like, "Hey, Kofi, where the fuck are you coming from?"
Whoop-de-doop.
Kofi, how the fuck did you get out?
Whoop-de-doop, jiggity-boo.
Whoop-de-doop, it's a new day, yes it is.
New day, yes sir.
All right, so we got to agree here. Los Matadores, they're taking the easy fall, right?
Los Pasadores, I'm surprised they still got a fucking
Not
job.
only are they taking the easy fall, I think they're probably going to take the most painful bump of the match.
Yeah,
I
I
hope so,
think
because
that's
you
I can see
can't
that,
risk
yeah.
injuring anybody else. If Diego gets injured, nobody gives a shit.
I can't believe they're taking the spot off fucking Harper and fucking Rowan. What a bunch of fucking Hispanic cunts.
I don't think they want them to win, and if they're not going to win, then it's better for them not to be in there and look
Right.
weak by losing.
I know. I'd like to see him in there too, but even if they don't win, it could set up a feud between them and one of the other teams. It could set up a feud between
Maybe there's a
Harper and
different
Rowan
plan.
and PTP. Maybe.
There's a different plan.
Absolutely.
Just it's somewhat on topic as much as both teams are in the match. Has Cesaro done the big swing to that fucking midget yet? El Torito?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he
he
has.
did.
Was it good?
Long time ago. Yeah, it was fun.
I'm gonna go back and watch it.
Although I don't think that Tyson Kidd drop kicked him.
No.
No, that was before they were paired.
Maybe you can drop kick him off the chamber.
I'd be down for that.
Someone else who I think is just worth mentioning that honestly could surprise us and take away with it is Ascension.
Really, you think so?
I think they still like see them as something that they can make a threat and a big heel team, and a big multi-man match like this, they could go in there and just run plow over a few people.
You can still salvage them. They're not like too far gone.
They did have them win that match last month against the Meta Powers, so
For the most part, they like
2 weeks.
they've lost to established teams, so it's not that bad.
Well, they've lost to other people too, like primetime players.
Okay, Primetime Players is an established team.
So if you think about it,
Yeah,
really,
that's true.
their run isn't that much different than Neville's.
No, not really.
I think Neville's is far better though.
He's definitely showcased more,
Because
but
he does more
Exactly.
flippy flips. That's the only reason why.
yeah, he's doing a better job.
I don't know. Can you picture Connor doing some flips?
He fought against bigger names too.
I bet I could see him just trying to like do a forwards roll and falling to the side.
Shoot. If Zach Brennan tries this 450, I think Connor could try to do one.
So there's some people that think that primetime players have a shot because of the whole Titus O'Neil thing. I don't think that's a big factor. Do you guys think that that's really going to come into play?
I missed
No.
the question.
The dad award thing that Titus O'Neil won.
No, I don't think it's being defended in this match.
That would be great.
The only other team that would stand a chance, I would say, is Kid Sorrow, just because, like I said, they're still awesome as a team, and they're only developing more as a team. And I expect them to get the titles again. I don't think they're going to fizzle out without getting them back around their waist at some point.
See, I'm looking at this match and I'm thinking that there's only really going to be 3 people that can look good, because it's tough to make anybody else look good in an Elimination Chamber match. Like, one person's going to get eliminated first. And unless you are somebody who, like, you last until, like, the 5th person and then you get eliminated, you tend to look kind of shitty. So, there's your Los Matadores. I don't think primetime players have much of a shot to do better than that, though.
No.
And I would be pretty surprised if it's not something like the Ascension that knocks them out, because the New Day is not a team I'm expecting to get many eliminations. I think they're only going to get 1.
Yeah, the last one, if anything.
Yep. And then that means, you know what, if we've got the 5 other tag teams, Ascension, Kid, Cesaro, and Lucha Dragons, more so Lucha Dragons going to be the final team, I would assume. And then if you want to try to give something to the other people, there's 2 other teams for the 2 other teams to eliminate. So I could see this being kind of a Los Matadores get knocked out, primetime players get knocked out. Maybe Kid and Cesaro are the ones that take out the Ascension, start a new feud with those 2. And then Lucha Dragons get like some hard-fought contest against Kid and Cesaro. They come out and then bam, New Day just steals it.
Yeah, sounds about right.
Sounds good to me.
If they do, or go ahead.
Well, I was going to say, Lucha Dragons is a sympathy tag team, so you need to get the crowd jumping behind them as much as you can. That would be a good way to do it.
If they were to switch that around, you guys saw Kid and Cesaro again against New Day, I would assume, Peyton, that you'd be fine with that since you think that they're just improving and stuff. But would you guys be up with them doing that, or would you rather Lucha Dragons? And same for you too, Peyton. If you
Well, I have a comment to follow up on that, and if you want to have like a legit, flourishing, and healthy tag division, you don't just have to have a story between your tag champions. You could have another thing going on in the tag division as well. You could have the tag team champions just like, sitting off, like come out, do a commentary for a match, and that's it until they have their next big match.
yeah.
I wish they'd bring the New Age Outlaws back more often. I think they can really contribute to like helping these young guys get over as established teams. Because really, there's only the Usos. The others, they're there, but you don't see them having too much staying power.
Any other thoughts here?
Meh.
Do we all agree that New Day retains?
Yep. Sadly.
Most likely, course of events, I would think.
I hope so.
Hope not.
I
I
definitely.
want Kid and Cesaro to win it back.
I'd be okay with that.
Big fan of this.
As much as I would like to see Lucha Dragons with the titles eventually, I think it's way too early.
Yeah, if they weren't just on Superstars and SmackDown and stuff, I'd be more into it, but they really, they started them off with a great push on Raw, and then they dropped off the face of the earth.
Mm-hmm.
But maybe this is the time to turn it around. I don't know. And I know at the very least it's not going to be a final two of the Ascension and New Day. They're never doing that. And we know that Los Matadores have no fucking shot.
They should have just brought back Primo and Epico.
Nah, they're still just as bad. At least Los Matadores have some kind of like a character, sort of.
Yeah, but you could have gone, hey, it's those guys. They did a thing.
Hey, Rosamund is out there while you're at it. She could be in a pod as well.
Oh,
Because now they got the French gimmick going on.
Oh,
Yeah, Los Matadores.
all the bagots. Oh.
Part 6, we're going to continue on with Neville versus Bo Dallas. Leave your comments below for the tag title match. Who do you think is going to get eliminated by who, and who's going to walk out with the titles? And we will be right back.
Neville.